R.W.M.F.A.M, what it do? You know who it is, man. It's your favorite cousin. 1/3 of the Bare Nigga Truth podcast, man. And, you know, I had to make this joint now, man. I usually don't do it I usually don't make videos in the dark, man, but something just came across my mind. And, you know, I was watching a video, man, on Willie D's page. Y'all know who Willie D is. If you don't, check him out. And he was referring to a video that showed, that said King Von, before he was shot, ran up on Quando Rondo and started just dumping on him, you know, punching him all in his face or whatever, him and some guys. They say Quando Rondo's people jumped out, started bucking their guns. And in that essence, you know, King Von got shot. Now, I don't know who either of these young men are. I don't know Quando Rondo. I don't know King Von. Never heard their music. You know what I'm saying? So I have no bias in this situation. But what I do want to talk about is something real, man. Like, I want y'all to sit down and think, man, especially to our young brothers, man, and sisters, yo. Like, when y'all run up on people with this, whatever y'all beef is, do y'all ever think of what the retaliation of your action will be? Like, this is real shit. Do you ever think about what the retaliation of your action would be? Like, I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's on site. It's on site. I'm telling you, son, it's on site. Now, you say that out your mouth. And I'm not saying that you can't be confident in your hand skills or whatever. But do you ever stop to think about what this other person is going to do in retaliation to your on site? Like, you can say it's on site, right? But you don't know what this person's reaction is. You may say, hey, they a bitch. They ain't gonna do shit. True, they could be a bitch. But guess what? They could have somebody with them that ain't a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that person that's with them may see things a little different. You may run up, punch their peoples in the grill. Boom. Now they looking like, yo, okay, we can't really fight, but I got a burner. Now I got to pop you. Did you think that when you left, or when you say, yo, it's on site, did you ever take into accountability of what this other person could possibly do? Like, never underestimate the person on the other side of the gun, because you never know what'll happen. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, where do people get this notion from that the person that they're going against is just going to roll over and let you do whatever you want? Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? For what I understand in the video, okay, let's say King Von hit Quando Rondo about 4 or 5 times. Bang, bang, boom, boom. That Quando Rondo might not be able to fight back. That might, you know, that may not be his thing. He might can't fight. And, you know, maybe he's figured, hey, look, they got all these dudes with him. Okay, cool. King Von may have thought, hey, you know what, he a bitch, he ain't gonna do shit. But he didn't take into account what his peoples was gonna do. Like, we really gotta stop doing this stupid shit, man. And I almost guarantee you that when King Von stepped out that night, he didn't think, yo, if I see Quando Rondo, it's on site. But just in case I die, let me take out a life insurance policy. Let me make sure my kids, if he has any, are situated. Let me make sure my mama good. None of that. So now you done went out here and you don't put yourself in a dangerous position. And don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just walking outside can be dangerous in itself. But why put yourself in harm's way, knowing all the shit that's already stacked up against you as a young black man? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that to yourself? It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not saying don't defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everybody who has a gun is a bitch, but I'm just saying, bro, like, when you put yourself in those situations, you got to think of the consequences that come with your actions. And a lot of people not doing that, man. And we got to step up. We got to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear people in songs and stuff and movies, but they don't show you the other side of what happens. You only see one side. So if I was to walk out here right now and be like, oh, the first person I see, blase, blase, blah, or somebody I got an issue with, yo, it's on site. Whatever I do at that point, when I see them, whatever happens back to me, if they didn't do nothing first, is what I asked for. You see what I'm saying? That means I asked for that. If I see you chilling by yourself, hanging out, not bothering nobody, and I run up on you and punch in your mouth because you made a tweet I didn't like, or a post I didn't like, and I get jumped, shot, killed, stabbed, whatever, that all could have been avoided if I'd have just stayed in my lane. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, yo. Like, we really got to start thinking, man, and stop thinking with emotions, yo, especially as men, man. We got to stop thinking with emotions and think with logic, yo. Like, what good does it do to you? Let's say you up and coming and people depending on you. What good does it do to you to get killed or put yourself in a position to end up locked up? How does that help your situation? It doesn't. That's all I got, man. R.W.M.F.A.M, stand up, man. BNT Podcast.